Okay, how are we doing? So, today I want to go over a fun drill using cash money. You do not have to use actual real money. Any form of paper and or made up change will count. Somewhere I have some change. So I just have a random amount of quarters and nickels and dimes. I didn't grab any pennies. But I have $2, which doesn't really mean you have to have $2. You can have $1. You can have as much money or as little money as you feel necessary. And remember, if you don't have actual cash money, you can make up money. We're carrying cash less and less these days, but it helps for the drill. This drill is called making change. It has math skills involved, which is always a bonus. It has balance skills involved. It has stability. It has movement. It has body control. It has coordination. And it has making your brain think. Okay? All of those are great skills for helping youth, aka kids, develop athleticism. And it is our real goal to help kids develop skills that they will use for their lifetime. Skill acquisition, as we like to call it. Okay, so what are we going to do? I'm going to put the change on the ground. I am then going to theoretically, hypothetically make up a scenario example and have to make change for that example. Let's say I say you buy something at candy bar for 95 cents. Yeah, that's not really realistic because they're not that cheap anymore. Trust me, I know. All right, let's say $1.50. I then have to make 50 cents worth of change from my $2, okay? So let's go do that example. Let's slide this out of the way. I put these on the ground. I have my $2. My brothers are probably laughing at that right now because they want their $2. 80s movie, go look it up. All right, so I'm gonna work on balance. This leg is gonna help me to stay under my center of gravity. A lot of times we screw up our balance drills by narrowing our center of gravity. We wanna lengthen, because if your upper body moves forward, something has to move backwards to help us stay in balance. All right, so I'm gonna be right here. I put the money on the ground. I come back up. My goal is not to have the foot touch the ground. If I need to set it down, that's fine. That's the goal, is to keep it elevated, to constantly be working on stabilizing. Remember, joints stabilize, bodies balance. All right, so now I gotta make change. Remember, it was $1.50, so I need 50 cents. Whether I pick up a quarter and a quarter, 50 cents, or if I pick up a bunch of dimes, 5 dimes, right? All right, let's see if I have 5 dimes here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't have 5 dimes, but I can come back up because you can only pick up that amount of change with the same denomination in your hand. So I can go back and get 2 nickels to make 50 cents. Nickel, nickel, come back up. Mission accomplished. So I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cents in exchange for my $2. Okay? I can put these back. Mission accomplished. That is the essence of the drill. Now, going faster, going slower, doing it with one eye. All of those are variations you can use. They make them more challenging, okay? Remember, challenges are good. You're supposed to enjoy drills. They're supposed to be challenging. You need a progression to help us learn and then still keep the basis of that drill. Instead of doing 12,000 different drills, simply progressing and making a drill they've learned, it helps the learning process. A bunch of different drills isn't necessarily the best strategy for skill acquisition. Building upon certain drills is a better methodology for skill acquisition. So, whether you make them rise up every time, or if they can stay down and pick up their change like this, okay, so if I just go down and pick up my change and return every time, next, now I have 30 cents. Okay? That's one way. Or I can pick up all my change at once. Or, like I said earlier, I can pick up only one certain amount of denominations at a time. Let's say I can pick up, let's say 50 cents like I did earlier, but I need to pick up 1 quarter, 2 dimes, and then I would obviously need 1 nickel. See how I returned up? And there's my nickel. Okay, now I have my 50 cents. I could have done 2 quarters at the same time and stayed down. That's an option. Okay, yes, remember, you need to work both legs to help with your balance. And remember this, it's a challenge. It's supposed to be fun, but if you're not sort of failing from time to time, you're really not working hard enough. A lot of times as we become adults, and I've been questioning this recently, at what age do we become defeatist in nature? Meaning, I can't, or one minor failure is the whole ball of wax rolling down the street, so to speak, of a ball of failure. This doesn't work like that. We want to have challenges to where we push our abilities so we get better and better. And as kids, we're great at accepting a challenge and they're still fun, but if we don't get it, we are still willing to try again until we accomplish great things. All right, I think adults need to learn from kids on that lesson, that doing things that make it hard or make you try more are good things. And when you try to push your boundaries and your limits, occasionally you do have a setback and a failure. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So that's our drill for today. Try it out. Give it your best effort. Let us know what you think. Post your comments or you can even videotape yourself doing it. We'll watch, give you evaluations, and let you know, give you a good shout out for trying. So that's all I got. I'm Spencer Aiken, Stronger Together Education Academy. That's our drill for the day. Thank you.